Hey guys, this is Brianna from BLBudgeting. Today I'm going to go over the debt that I have that I'm starting with in 2025, and I'm going to show you where I came from when I started this whole debt journey. And then this is supposed to be the year that I will be debt free. So I'm super excited. A brand new year is always exciting financially because you get to set new goals. And I mean, really anywhere that you have goals. But if you're interested in making all sorts of budgets, paycheck budgets, monthly budgets, annual budgets, cash counting, goals, savings, debt payoff, things like that, then stick around. I'd love to have you here. So I'm going to jump into it. So I actually just found this on Etsy. I thought it was adorable. I just wanted some clear layout to break down everything that I'm starting with and put it out on paper. This is from TheCraftyBudgeter. I'll always give credit where it's due whenever I find something on Etsy. I do have my own shop, but sometimes I just don't feel like making things for myself. It's just easier to purchase it from somebody else, and then, I love to support small businesses. So let's get started. So I want to tell you that I started this journey really, really intensely in 2020 when I realized that I treated my credit cards like they were free cash. I did not have to pay them back. I was just so irresponsible, and I didn't see the big hole that I was digging myself into. And I know that a lot of you can probably relate, but when I sat down and counted everything and actually I started watching The Budget Mom, and that's where she kind of inspired me to do all of this. And when I did count everything up and I looked at how much I make and I tried to break it down with a budget of how long it would take me to pay off, it was depressing. It like, it changed my whole life. It changed my lookout on everything, my outlook. But seriously, it's so not worth it. And I feel so dumb, but I was irresponsible. I was young. I had a lot of fun. I had a closet full of clothes. My pets were spoiled. My husband was spoiled. The house had cute, pointless things everywhere, like decorations that, just things that I didn't need to spend all my money on. So back to where I was going. In 2020, I was in $77,000 worth of debt, and that was a car, student loans, and credit cards. Now, the car might have been like mid-20s, 25,000-ish. And then student loans was around 30. I barely paid them off, and I graduated, let me tell you, a while ago. And I wasn't making any progress. I just made the minimum payment. I didn't understand. As an adult, I did not understand what I was doing with my money and how interest grew. But my credit cards, they were $22,000. I don't even know what I bought. Nothing important. So yeah, that was just super. That was almost as much as my student loans. So it's ridiculous. But today I'm going to see where I'm at. And I have paid off a lot, and I'm really, really proud of myself. And, even if you're just starting, seeing the progress, because you should definitely track it, it'll make you feel great when you check things off, when you color things in, when you can just see how close you're getting and get the real picture of this can really happen and you can really do it, then it's just going to be great. You need to do it. It's going to help you so much. But I'm so happy. I can't wait. I cannot wait. All right. So let's do it. This is starting for January 2025. Okay, so my first debt is Discover. This is a balance transfer, so I don't have any interest. Starting balance is $2,800 right now. That's what it is in January. And then my next one is a student loan, Nelnet AD. That one is about $25.12. And then Care Credit, I had foot surgery, and for whatever reason, I didn't save up for it. $14.92. It was about $3,000, and I did pay off a good bit of that. Nelnet AH, that is $5,859, and then another student loan, $5,753. When I graduated college, my student loan, this AC loan, that I think was like 18 grand, that one by itself. Plus it had the highest interest, of course. So for a while I did really focus on that. And then I have a personal loan, which has no interest. So that's wonderful. All of these have no interest right now because the student loans are in deferment for whatever reason. Then Discover is a balance transfer. Care Credit, if you spend more than so much money, they give you 0% interest. And then a personal loan that doesn't have any interest either. So let's see where I'm at. We've got 2,800, 2512, 1493, 5859, 5753, 2750. Wow. So it was 77,000 in 2020, and now I'm at 21. I'm gonna put it up here. Nope. Are these colored? No, I don't think so. I will just highlight it. 21,167. That is awesome. Super, super awesome. So, according to the budgets that I make, I have made one for the months, and then I can tell when, like when I'll have extra income, because I get paid weekly. So if the month has 5 weeks, I'm going to get an extra paycheck. What I typically do is I put like 85% of that paycheck just towards my priority debt. And then the rest of it would be a little bit of groceries and a little bit of gas, because that's really all that I need that's extra for a 5th week. And sometimes I just let my groceries stretch and I don't really buy anything else. But this year, because I have made so much progress and I know that I will get there this year, and this is I'm very, very close. It seems like a lot, but to me, I'm getting there. So what my goal is this year is to save more, because since I have been so focused on debt, I ran into so many problems with my car, with my pets having to go to the vet. Our refrigerator broke multiple times, and it would always be right after we bought groceries, of course. And I didn't have savings. I wasn't prepared for anything like that. And then for things like birthdays and holidays, I don't have savings for that. I was not a good saver. I was so focused on debt. And then not having savings would throw me a little bit back into debt. So this year, I think I'm just going to pay the minimums that I plan to pay on this, which is a decent amount of money. And I should be debt-free in November. And then any extra income, like overtime. I groom dogs on the side. What else do I do? I mean, I sell stuff on Marketplace. I have an Etsy shop. I think that all of those are mostly just going to go to sinking funds and savings, because honestly, that is very, very important. Very important. So I want to show you what I just made. I think they're so cute. Just to kind of track my payoff as I go along. So I'll put the name of the loan, I'll put the starting balance, which is the balance that I have today, and then the goal date that I have according to a spreadsheet when I'll pay it off. And then I have 30 little circles, and I'll just color them in as I go. And what you do is you take your total balance that you have right now, divide it by 30, and then kind of round it, because it's not going to be an even number most likely. And then you write that balance here, so that way you can see this will be what is your remaining debt on this loan. So I'm going to color these off each month, or each time I make a payment, really. I got one for each of my debts. Okay. And then these, I thought these were pretty nice. Oh, I'm going to have to put the Etsy shop's name in the description. It's not on the bottom. But I just wanted to track all of my payments that I do. And then it has a little progress checker. But, yep. So, short, easy video today, but I'm so happy. And I want you to be too. I want you to go after your debt. I want you to make a budget and see realistically that you can pay it off. Either if you have to cut back on expenses, absolutely do that. I had a Peloton. I had multiple personal trainers. I was dyeing my hair blonde all the time. I spent so much money on things that I did not need to be spending money on. And once I cut those out, I had hundreds of dollars extra. And it's almost like you're getting a raise, like you have extra money to work with. So, but make sure you have savings. Don't make the mistakes that I did. But yeah, you can absolutely do it. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Let me know in the comments what kind of debt you have. How much are you looking to pay off this year or this month? What are your goals? Just to put it out there will make it feel more real for you, I promise. All right. So thanks for sticking around. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate every one of you. All right. See you next time. Bye.